which one is will not allow violent protest? Which one is violent protest? I remember when people, the same set of people, when they protested in 2012, was it a violent one? Everybody was just okay. It was when this APC came on board, they started causing all this rubbish. Anybody that protests is an enemy. It's against the government. But they did all manner of nonsense during their own time when they were in opposition. They did nonsense. Nobody prevented them. The acting Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Egbetokun, has reacted to the planned nationwide protest by the Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC) and Trade Union Congress (TUC), saying the police will not allow violent protests. Which one is violent protest? The IGP, in a release by the Force Public Relations Officer, Muyiwa Adejobi, said the police acknowledged the grievances of the labor unions but would not allow miscreants and hoodlums to hijack the protest and disturb the peace of the country. And that is why you need to secure the protesters. It should be there. While being mindful of the rights to peaceful protest as enshrined in our constitution, the IGP urges all parties involved to ensure that the planned demonstrations are conducted in a peaceful manner to prevent being hijacked by miscreants. I hope una no go carry una talks start to scatter everywhere. No, we talk we say this and that too, because this is what they can do. We know the stuff these guys are made of. Yes. In light of this, the IGP orders the commissioners of police in charge of various commands and supervisory assistant inspectors general of police to engage in fruitful discussions with the NLC-TUC leadership to foster understanding and reach common grounds on the planned protest, the police release said. A peaceful and coordinated approach is crucial to achieving meaningful solutions and preventing any form of violence or disruptions to public order should the protest persist. The Nigeria Police Force reiterates its commitment to ensuring the safety and security of all citizens during the period of the planned protest, as all necessary measures to facilitate the peaceful conduct of these demonstrations have been in place. However, it is hereby reaffirmed that any attempt by miscreants to exploit the situation for violent purposes vis-a-vis vandalism, gangsterism and extortion will be met with firm, professional and commensurate lawful approach. The police will not tolerate any acts that threatens the peace and well-being of our country, but the life of the people are threatened with poverty. You are folding your arms. The Nigeria Police Force is fully prepared to deploy all available resources to maintain law and order and to protect the lives and property of our citizens. The IGP therefore calls on all officers to be vigilant, professional, and uphold the highest standard of conduct during this period. The police boss urges all stakeholders, including the NLC, TUC, and other civil society groups, to embrace peaceful dialogue as the most effective means of resolving grievances, while also re-emphasizing that the police is committed to ensuring a secure and conducive environment to open dialogue, constructive engagement, and mutual understanding for a seamless exercise of civil rights, the police spokesman added. In as much as would follow them, that is the right thing to do. Which one you are saying, whether peaceful protest or low peaceful protest? Can you? Okay. Can you at all? No protest is ever peaceful in a country with corrupt system. We will go on this. NLC are not fighting for themselves only, but also fighting for the police and for the rest of the citizens. But when Tinubu and the rest of them, Shoyinka, all of them, Buhari, all of them were shouting, subsidy remover, in 2012, it was peaceful. People were dancing and all of that. Nobody organized a counter protest. But now APC, all this Tinubu, now they feel they do that kind of thing. Yes, and they feel they do. It was peaceful then. Why police allowed Asari and his men to be parading themselves with weapons, the foolish Nigeria Police Force should better not allow themselves to be used by the government to disrupt peaceful protests and later target violent protests. We know their game. This protest is for the good of everyone in this country, even the so-called police. Hope in palliative formula they include housing, welfare, and more packages to police. Nigeria police suffering and smiling. It is a peaceful strike to press home demands. In other climes, the police even accompanies The motorcade of such protests to ensure peace. The needless preemption of violence is juvenile. The Labour Congress wants to demand for the renewed hope that was promised, except and if only words have lost their true meaning. Like I said, now they go arrange a counter protest now. I reached talks. That was exactly what they do during the answers. Now they scatter the answers. Now they scatter the answers. Forget it. They know what they are doing. Ezioku. Can you just imagine? Can you just imagine? No problem, the protest will not be violent. This government is afraid of protest, just like Buhari's. All Nigeria police should go and sit one side, please. We the poor masses want to protest. We don't tire. What doing you want us to do? We are coming out for peaceful protest, no going back. It must bring back our subsidy. But Nigeria police will allow pain on the masses because they will not allow any protest of any kind. Silencing people is the best job of the police and army in Nigeria. Exactly what I was expecting to hear from them. Oh my God.